first started my channel, I used to do videos like this a lot. I used to do a lot of talking, a lot of conversating, because at the time I was working at a job where I didn't get a whole lot of human interaction. So I used the channel as a way to express myself creatively and also express myself verbally. Having a basic conversation, something like, where did the phrase, "what do you mean jelly bean" come from? And then slowly the channel evolved into what it is now, with me and my wife doing stuff together, because we really enjoy each other's company, and what a better way to really have fun than to do something like this with your significant other. But I've had a lot of issues and a lot of obstacles throughout my life. And in the gym today, I had an epiphany that literally resolved 99% of those obstacles. And I feel stupid that I never noticed it before, because I like to see myself as a genuinely intelligent person, guy, individual, whatever. But this really did it for me in a way that nothing else has ever done it for me. And all I was doing was lifting a weight. That's all it was. This week in the gym, we had something called Max Out Week. The idea behind Max Out Week is you have some core exercises that you determine what your maximum 1 rep is, and then that allows you to determine what your working weights are to improve your body and improve yourself. I had this idea in my head that the most I could dumbbell press was 100 pounds each arm. Now I know there's probably people out there that can do like 200, 250, or some that can only do like 25 or whatever. It's not the point of how much, it's just how I got to where I got to. I put it in my head that I could only press 100. That is the absolute maximum that I could do, because I didn't believe that I had the strength or the endurance to do more than that. So on Monday, that's what I did. I did 100. And then I tried 105, 110, and I couldn't do anything with it. I would get it here, and then nothing would happen. And it was frustrating to me because I felt like I was accepting failure. I accepted 100 and moved on. And it's been about 3 days since then, and it was still eating away at me today when we got back to the gym. Why couldn't I do more than that? Why couldn't I? And then it dawned on me. I put this mental block in my head that said the absolute max that you can do is 100, because that's what you've been telling yourself. Instead of unlocking your potential and just allowing it to happen, you told yourself that there's no way you could do more than that. That's it. No matter what. That's where you fail. There's no progress beyond that. And I couldn't accept it. We had no intention today of going in and doing more max out. We did those on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday we normally rest, and then Thursday we go in and do lighter weights, what I like to call kind of like reconditioning, getting your muscles loosened back up to allow them to heal. I just could not accept it. I couldn't accept it. I've had so many things that I've always felt like I've reached my full potential and I can never go past here. And I never understood why. And today I understood it. It was my own mind telling me, this is your limit. That's it. You're not going anywhere beyond that. That's it. End of the road. Game over. Thank you for playing. So I went and I grabbed 110. And I sat there on the bench with it, and I just focused in. Not on what I was pushing, but that I wasn't going to give up on this. I wasn't going to fail. So when I laid back and started pressing, it hurt. It was hard. I struggled. But I completed it. And then when I let it back down and I dropped the weights, I had an epiphany that every obstacle I've ever had in my life has never been about what I can and can't do. It's been about what I allow myself to do. I started a podcast a few years ago and it's doing very well today, but I dropped out of it very early because in my mind, I decided I couldn't handle it. Anytime we had money issues, in my mind, I decided that that's just what we're gonna have our issues. I never once considered, stop eating out so much. Stop spending money on energy drinks. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Stop all these things that are unnecessary. And you can get to a comfortable position. And that's where we are now, where, we are still paycheck to paycheck for the most part, but we're not freaking out when a bill comes out anymore. It's all mental. The mind is a very powerful thing. And you might be listening to this right now just thinking I'm just talking on and I'm just talking rubbish, but it was almost spiritual for me today. And now I'm excited to see what can happen with those mental blocks gone, where this channel goes, where my voiceover career goes, where my 9-to-5 job goes, where the gym goes, where the relationships with people in my life are gonna go. Because every single time I felt something wasn't right or going right, it's not that there was proof that it wasn't, it was just me telling myself that. And I'm done with that. Remove those blocks, then push forward.